If I've got some questions following the Jets' 24-16 preseason win over the Falcons last night, then I'm sure Gang Green does as well. And that's why we've got New York Post Jets beat writer Brian Costello joining us with the recap. And we're going to go ahead and look ahead. Brian, first and foremost, talk about the secondary, because when the Jets drafted Sauce Gardner, Coach Saleh said that Sauce was going to have to earn his starting position. Bryce Hall struggled big time against the Falcons last night. So is this competition officially over? And what's your thoughts on the Jets secondary going into their final preseason game?
Yeah, I didn't think it was really a competition, Brandon. I thought it was kind of just gamesmanship by the coach, make the rookie earn his spot, that kind of thing. But to me, if you're drafting somebody number 4 overall in a draft, he's going to start, right? That's going to happen, or the GM should be fired. So Sauce Gardner is going to start. I think this was just a way of, making the rookie earn it. And certainly Bryce Hall helped Sauce Gardner out on Monday night with the way he played. He struggled. So to me, the secondary, I wouldn't be too worried about what you saw Monday night. They were playing a very vanilla situation against the Falcons, and not everyone was out there. I think when you get Jordan Whitehead out there, LaMarcus Joyner's just kind of getting back from an injury. DJ Reed's been injured. He has to get back out there. And Sauce, when you have them together, the secondary should be a lot better.
Yeah, I'm excited to see them match up against the Giants receivers Thursday at the joint practice. But let's go to quarterback, because I'm trying to start my own little controversy here. Quarterback Mike White played 28 snaps, went 12 for 17. I understand that Flacco is a vet, and he's had success in this league. But White has shown some flashes. Is the competition for the temporary QB1 a lock, or has White played enough to keep this thing interesting?
Now, there's no competition, Brandon, there. Joe Flacco is the guy. I think it would have been interesting if Zach Wilson wasn't hurt. We'd be talking about whether Mike White was going to make the team right now. He's going to make it because they're going to need him as a backup for Flacco if Wilson can't play. But there would have been a lot of questions of whether the Jets were going to keep 2 quarterbacks or 3 quarterbacks, and Mike White would have been that 3rd quarterback. So there's no competition there. Flacco's had a really good summer. He's looked very good. I expect him to play against the Giants on Sunday, the preseason game. And, then I fully expect him to start against the Ravens in week 1. I don't think Zach Wilson will be back, and possibly beyond that.
Dang, no controversy or competition for cornerback, no controversy or none of that for QB, temporary QB1. I sound like a media guy, not like a former player. The Jets have a joint practice with the Giants on Thursday and then their preseason game on Sunday. Which players on the Jets need to overperform and ball out during the practice and game so they can lock in a spot on the 53-man roster?
The guy I really want to see is Denzel Mims, Brandon. He had a couple big catches against the Falcons right before halftime on that field goal drive, but he really didn't play as much as I thought he would. He's playing special teams, which tells you they're just still trying to force him to play special teams to get a role in this team. So I think Mims has to have a big game either to earn a roster spot with the Jets or to attract trade attention, because I think the Jets will be looking to trade him leading up to cuts on August 30th. So I think he could help himself with a really big game against the Giants and some good practice against the Giants on Thursday.
Yeah, when you're forcing you to play special teams, that means you really have to be special, not only in the practice, but also in that final preseason game as well. Brian, thanks for joining us.
No problem, Brandon. Thanks for having me.